All right, so I'm gonna try teach the Rubik's Cube to you. Just before I get started, I'm just gonna say that before each step, I'm gonna teach you like a algorithm. I don't think the algorithms are too hard compared to like the advanced ones, but I think I already told you like some of them, like up, left, down, right. And if you keep doing this over and over, it should just go back to its original state. So that's one of them I want to teach you. The second one is the same thing, but just on the left side. So like, so you, instead of up, left on this side, you do up on this side, left. This time it's up, right, down, left, up, right, down, left, up, right, down, left, up, right, down, left, up, right, down, left. And yeah, that should get it to the reverse state. So it's the same thing, just on just different sides. So this is right, and this is left. So yeah. Alright, so the other part I also want to mention is just I'm gonna try teaching you the way that I learned it, which was having white on the bottom and yellow on the top. So you can do it anyway, like you could do green on the bottom and blue on the top, but I just learned it as white on the bottom and yellow on top, because it's just it just seems more natural. But you can learn it anyway, but I'm just gonna teach you white on the bottom and yellow on top. So just to remember that sometimes you need to face certain colors towards you. So if I say like face red towards you, but everything is mixed, you just have to look for the red center. That's what I mean by red facing you. So just red facing you, or blue facing you, white facing you. So you only get the middle. So if the middle is like yellow, but I say green, or face green, so you face green. And that's only depending on this. So yeah, if I say like yellow side up, you get the yellow side, and you face like up, and then or white to the right on the white on the left, so you move it to the left, so it's facing the left side. So yeah, one last thing is just to talk about the certain pieces. So these pieces like here, these like middle ones like in this very center, they never change their position. I mean they do, but they never change the position when you're moving the cube, like doing all the movements and stuff. So yeah, these are the center pieces. And then these are the corner pieces. So corners are just obviously on the corner. There's 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then these are the center pieces. So this is, oh no, these are the middle pieces. So middle are like these ones. And this is center. So center, middle, and corners. And that's all over the cube. Yep. So this is the complete beginner method that I learned the first time I did it. It took me 8 hours. 8 hours. Not because that's how long it took to learn all the algorithms and stuff, but because it just takes time to practice getting used to all this different scenarios, all the algorithms. I think there's probably like 5 or 6 algorithms you need to know, but that's basically about it. But yeah, if you can get it once and you just keep practicing all these different scenarios, then it should be pretty easy once you get used to it. So yeah. So the first step in the beginner method is to make it's called a daisy. So daisy is just a daisy pattern. So we'd have yellow in the middle, and then we'd have 4 middle pieces that are white. So these 4 are white, and it doesn't matter what these colors are for now. So if you want to make a daisy, so you firstly need to get the yellow side, of course, and then you want to make these 4 white facing up. So white facing up. And if you want to do that, you look around the cube for the middle pieces like this one. So this one is here, but the white is not facing up with yellow, it's green. So if we want to move this to like the top, we can, if it's faced like this, you can move it to the side and sort of like move the pieces around so that they adjust to fit these middle pieces. So if I do the rest, so you can see this one's easy, so just move it to the top. Look for more center pieces, so we got this one. Let's see if we can put it up here. So we can by just moving it twice, and then add some top. And the last one is this one. So if you get up something like this, you can see that if you try to move it at the top, you can, but that actually cancels. This actually blocks this one. So to fix this, you have to move this out of the way so you have a free slot. So you basically find the side that doesn't have any white, and you use it as like you just use it as a placeholder for the piece that's gonna move. So now we have the daisy, because if we just leave it like this, it will just move like that. Or if it's like this, it will move like that, and then it would move this piece as well, which is not what we want. So yeah, try free up a space for it to move up. And this goes for like other different scenarios that I'll cover later. So yeah, once you get the daisy, the next step is to just pick any of the 4 middle pieces. So let's pick this one, for example. So this is white and red, right? So white and red, we want to find this red, the centerpiece. So, and you want to match it up. So this is not matched up because this is red and blue, right? So you want to move this top layer and move it until it matches with red and red, or whatever color it is with whatever color it needs to be. So once you match it, you want to turn the face, you want to turn this front face, this front layer, like this one, facing towards you, and you want to turn it 180 or just 2 turns. So 1, 2. And this completes our first piece of the white cross, which is what we have to do. And you do the same with all of them. So let's just see. So we have blue. Blue's already matching, right? So we just turn it twice, the front face, that matches. And then we have this one. So this is green, but this is orange. So this is not matched up yet, right? So you want to move it towards green. And now it's matching. So you do 2 moves. And then the last one, orange. So you move to orange here. Now orange is matching, right? So you just move it twice. And then we got the white cross. So that is how you do it. So once you get the white cross, the next step is to find the corners. These like white corners. So yeah, basically the whole first part is getting the cross. And then after that is just trying to get the face, the front white face. Yeah. So now that we've got the white cross, the next step is the white corners, like we said. So in order to get the white corners, we need to firstly, of course, find the white corner pieces, or the corner pieces that have a single unit of white. So this is obviously the perfect piece. So this is white, this has white, this is white, this is white, and this is white. So we need to get them into these 4 corners, and we need to make sure that they're aligned correctly so that they're matching these 2 colors as well. So what I mean is, let's take this corner piece. So this is a good corner piece because right now we need white, and this is white. So your best bet is to try get these white corner pieces on the top layer. And it's easier but that way because firstly for this one, we can, if we have it on the top layer, and we need to put this between orange, blue, and white, because this should go perfectly into here, right? Because this is white, so white's on the bottom, orange will be next to it, and blue will be right here. So that would be a perfect corner, right? So it's easier to get them on the top because you can like shift it around. So if this piece was here, this is orange and blue, right? But this is orange and green. So if you want to put it in the right place, you put it in between blue and orange, whatever color is here, right? So let's just say that you've got the corner piece on the top layer, and by top layer I mean like this top part. So let's say yellow is facing up, so this is the top, and this is like removing the top. So once you've got an orange and blue, and you put this corner piece, no matter which side of white is facing, white could face up this way or this way, which it is. So orange and blue, put it in between orange and blue, and then this is where we implement our first ever algorithm. So our first algorithm is called a right-hand algorithm, and it's basically moving just these 2 axes. So you want to, once you've gotten this corner in the perfect position between the 2 colors and on the top layer, you want to move the cube and then have this corner on the top right, like this exact location. Just have it this way, and this is facing you. So the thing that is the way that the cube is facing you, just have this corner piece on the top right, like on this position. So once you're here, what you want to do is you want to do the algorithm, the right hand algorithm, and it goes like this. So you move this side up, so right up, and you move the top to the left side, and then you move this back down, and then you finish it off by moving this back this way, right? So it's just 4 moves. So I'll just this has been solved, but I'll just do it again just to show you. So right hand algorithm is up, left, down, right, up, left, down, down, up. And yeah, basically you keep doing that until this white is facing down, because when white is facing down, this whole section should be solved, right? So let's just say this was mixed up. It was originally solved in one algorithm, but it's not always that case. So you just keep doing it until you see white facing down. So let's keep doing right hand algorithm. So up, left, down, right, up, left, down, right, up, left, down, right, up, left, down, right. So we can see that white is facing down, and this matches, right? So orange and orange matched, white and white matched, and blue matched. So this is perfect. So once you've got that stage, use the same with the rest of them. So let's take this one for example. This white corner is in the top layer. It needs to go between red and green. This is obviously not red and green, so you move the top and you find where red and green is. So this is blue and red. Next one, red and green, right? So you got red and green. And then now you do the algorithm again. So make sure that this is on the top right corner, and you do the algorithm as many times until the white faces down. So let's do algorithm, so up, left, down, right. And as you can see, in one move, we were able to fix that corner. So yeah, you do the same with everything else. So in a circumstance like this, how the corner is on the bottom, what you want to do to get on the top, if it's on the bottom, then you only have to do this algorithm once, which is just the right hand algorithm again. So you're in luck. So if it's on the bottom, I'm going to do up, left, down, right, and now it's on the top. See? Perfect. And it didn't change any of these different pieces, so you don't have to worry about it as long as you're just doing the algorithm once, and make sure that if it's on the bottom, you make it go to the top. So yeah, you just do the same thing. So this is red and blue, so you put it between red and blue. It doesn't matter if this is opposite, as long as it's red and blue in the middle. And you do the algorithm, so right, left, down, right, up, left, down, right, up, left, down, right. And then this corner is orange and green. So orange and green is here. Then you do that, put on the top right, and then up, left, down, right, 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 up, left, down, right. And there we go. So we got all the corners in place. White cross is still there. And we managed to fix the first layer. As we can see, it's all solved. So yeah, that is the solving the first layer and having these centerpieces match as well. So yeah, hopefully that is clear. Okay, so the next step to solving in the beginner method is getting the second layer. So we've solved these centers already because they're always solved, but the part we're trying to solve right now is these parts. So these middle pieces all around, so like this one, this one, this one, and this one. And that's basically solving. Once we've done that, we've solved 2 layers, so that's perfect. So if we want to solve these pieces, we need to firstly look for pieces that aren't yellow, because we can see that obviously there's no yellow here or here, because if you put a yellow here, it wouldn't match. Even if this is orange and yellow, even if there was an orange, the opposite color should be like green or something, or green or blue. So it wouldn't match because it's yellow, right? So you're basically looking for center pieces that are middle pieces that don't have yellow. So like this one is perfect because this has no yellow. This is perfect because it has no yellow. This is perfect because it has no yellow. And this is perfect because it has no yellow. I think I already did that. Holy shit. Okay. So yeah, you're basically looking for pieces like that. And you want to, again, put them on the top layer because that's the easiest way. So let's start off by, let's just see. So let's take, let's try this one. So this is no yellow. So this is perfect. This is a perfect middle piece. And what you want to do is you want to look at this color right here, and you want to match it with the middle piece, just like in the daisy method, but this is a different way. So let's just see. So this is orange, so you want to move the top layer until you match it with orange. So there we go, it's orange. And then now we're going to implement just 2 algorithms. It's just the right one and the left one, and it depends. I'll explain soon. So in this circumstance, now we've got orange matching, and we see this is green. So we can see that this is supposed to go here, because once this piece is gone into here, the green will match there and the orange will match there. So in order to put this piece here, we need to do an algorithm, or two algorithms, in a one cube rotation, which is a cube rotation is when you move the cube like completely without moving any of these pieces or whatever, just completely moving it like that. And it can go either way, or up or down, whatever. But yeah, I'll try explain that. So we see that this is green, so this needs to go here, right? So instead of actually bringing it closer, we need to move it away. So this is green and green, so we need to move it away from green. And then once we moved it away, you want to do a algorithm on either right or left, depending on where this piece isn't there. It's kind of it's kind of hard to explain, but I'll try to help. So since we had to push it away from green, it's on the right side. So that means that we need to do a left algorithm, which is the same as the right, but with the left. So you've pushed it away, and this side doesn't have this piece. So you do a left-hand algorithm. So up, left, down, right. And then once you've got here, you need to turn the cube to the right. So the entire cube to the right, like this. And then this is because if it's on this side, if it's on the right side, you move it to the right. If this was on the left side, you move it like this. So once you've done the left-hand algorithm once, only once, this is on the right, so you move the cube to the right. And then now you want to do one right algorithm. So up, left, down, right. And as you can see, that actually moved this piece from here to here perfectly. And now green and orange are matching. So that's perfect. So I'll do another example. So let's see, we have red here, right? So you got to move this top layer to match red. That's not red. Now we have red. So this is blue, right? So this is blue, so you move it away. And since this piece was on this side, we want to do the algorithm on the opposite side. So we have to do left. So up, left, down, right. Move the cube to the whole cube to the right, because this is on the right side, so right. And then once you've done that, you do one right algorithm. So up, left, down, right. And there we go. It matched again. So let's try it again with another one. So we'll use this we'll try to use this as an example of how to like solve it. So as you can see, this middle piece is actually not on the top. So a way we can get this on the top is by switching it out with a piece that's like this random yucky yellow one, you know. So let's say that we want to put this in here, which this doesn't match, but we're only doing it just to make this piece go up here, which is the priority. So let's say let's just pretend that this is an ordinary piece that needs to go in here. So let's just move it to the left. I mean, let's move it to the right. So move this piece to the right. And you do a left-hand algorithm. And then move, since with that piece that we moved is on the right, move the cube to the right. And you do one right-hand algorithm. And that should push this piece with, oh, sorry, I forgot which piece, but the piece that was stuck in here, we pushed it out and swapped it for this one. So we've gotten back to this scenario. So we've got both of them on top, which is just perfect. So again, I wish I could do the other option. Wait, let me try the other one. Looks like they're all going right, but I'll do an example after this. So this is red, right? So red, and push it away from red. This is on this side. This the middle piece went to this side, so we obviously got to do the left-hand algorithm once. So up, left, down, right, bottom, left. And then this is on the right side, so you move the whole cube to the right. And you do one right algorithm. So one, up, left, down, right. That solved that. And then the last piece. So this is orange and orange. So of course, move it away from orange. So on the right side, so we do the algorithm on this side. So up, left, down, right. Oh shoot, up, left, up, right, down, left, shoot, sorry. And then this is the right side, so you move the whole cube to the right, and then you do one right algorithm again. So that and there. So that's how you solve that. These middle center pieces. So yeah. So once you've done that, it's kind of hard to get used to. I'll do an example of the other way you do it, and then you can try it yourself. So yeah, that's pretty good. You know, if you can solve these two pieces, these two layers perfectly, then yeah, doing good. So this is an example of how we do it. So instead of like before how we moved it away from this side, so we went this side and then we did left and then right algorithm. This time we can see that this is red on top, so we need to move it away from this side. So we move it away from red on this side, so that means that we move it to this side. And instead of doing the left-hand algorithm, since this piece moves to this side, we can't do the algorithm on the left. We need to do it on the right. So we start with the right, so up, left, down, right. And since this piece is on the left side this time, instead of moving the cube to the right, move the cube to the left. And once you move it to the left, you do a left-hand algorithm. So up, left, up, right, down, left. So it's sort of like if this piece, so let's say this is red, so move it away from red. It's on the right, so this you do it on the left. And then it's on the right, so you move the cube to the right. And then you do the algorithm on the right. So if you're starting an algorithm on the left, the second algorithm should be on the right. And if you start with the algorithm on the right, the second part of the second algorithm you do would be on the left. So right to left, left to right. So yeah. All right, so now since we've got these two layers, the next part is to get the yellow cross. So yeah, there is a lot of crosses. There's only two. I don't know why I said a lot, but anyways, there's yeah, so we need to make the yellow cross. So I think there's 3 different scenarios for how to make a yellow cross, because this yellow dot is not always going to be a yellow dot. Like it could be a line or an L shape, or what we have right now, which is a circle. So I'm going to make 3 separate sections of this video to explain how to do each one. So, yeah. So let's start with what we already have, which is if you get a scenario where yellow is just a dot in the middle. So if you see these other yellow pieces on these corners or here, or mainly just these corners, if you see yellow there, just try to ignore it. Like just try to pretend that the yellow is only there in the middle. So if we want to make a yellow cross using just a center, what you want to do is, we're kind of using the right hand algorithm. So what you want to do is move this front piece like this. Just any side will do. Let's try just the green one. You move this front side once, and then you do one right hand algorithm, so up, left, down, right, and then you move this back down, and that should give us the L shape. And this is also what happens when you do the L shape, so this is actually kind of a good example. But if you get an L shape, you want to take these 2 blocks, these like 2 layers, and you want to move both of them once, and then do the right hand algorithm again. So up, left, down, right, and then you move the block back, and that should give you the yellow cross. So let's just pretend this yellow is not here, and we've got the cross. So yeah, if you've got a dot, you basically just have to move the front, and then do up, left, down, right. Move this back down, and then once you've gotten the L, when you get the L, you want to have it on like this, sort of like we have the L facing, let's say that the yellow L is like upside down and it's on the bottom left corner. So let's just say, so it should always look like this. So it shouldn't be like this or like this or like this. It should always be like this. So yeah, once you get like that, you move these 2 blocks, one right hand algorithm, and you move this back, and yeah, yellow cross. So that's pretty, it's not too hard. I think it's actually easier than white cross. I'm gonna do the other scenario, which is just if you have a yellow line. Yeah. So if you have a yellow line, if you're given a yellow line, it's actually pretty easy. It's actually the same algorithm as if you have just a dot, you know? So you just move the front once, and then you want to do the right hand algorithm once. So 1, up, left, down, right, go back down, and there we go. It's just as easy as that. It's actually really simple. So just remember, if you have a dot, front side just once, just this one front side, one right hand algorithm, and you should get an L. Then you do 2 of them for the L, one right hand algorithm, and you should get the cross. And if it's a line, just do the same as the dot, which is just moving the front, and then one right hand algorithm. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah. All right, so the next part after getting the yellow cross is well, you would think that you would have to get the yellow corners, but before we do that, we need to do like a few more steps before getting the yellow corners, and that is matching these middle pieces with the color that they're supposed to be in. So as we can see here, what you want to do first is actually try and match them as much as you can. So here we can see that only green and blue match, but we want to have them next to each other matching. So although they can match, you should try put red and blue here, and this is because red should go here and orange and blue can go here, so they like swap. So you want to put them in like a position that's like sort of like diagonal to each other. So these would swap here, this would swap here, and then this is the same for this side. So orange would swap to here and green would swap to here. So this is a perfect position to put it in. And the only problem we have now is that, well, of course, they're not matching. So we need to match them, right? So what you want to do is, to match them, you want to just hold the cube whenever, whichever face, like it can be blue, orange, green, or red. Just anyway, just for the start now. But what you want to do is, you want to do this algorithm where it's sort of like a right-hand algorithm, but it's sort of different. So to do this algorithm, what you want to do is you move the right side up, move to the left, and you move this down. But like in the right algorithm, instead of moving it back this way, you move it again to this side, and then you move this piece up, and then you move it twice. So from here, move it twice, and then just move it back down, and then if we rotate the cube again, we can see that one of these combinations, one of these diagonal combinations actually matched together. So we can see they went from orange being here to orange being here, where that matches, and then blue swapped as well. So blue is matching. So we have one matching now, right? But these two are still not matching. So if we want to get these to match, we need to do the same algorithm. But instead of just choosing any side to start it with, like this side, you want to make sure you have the opposite colors, and then you want to put this this side on the left to the left. So not like this, not this side on the right, just have this so that the correct side is on here and here, and the incorrect is here and here. So you want to have like this incorrect part facing you and the other incorrect part on your left. So when you get to this part, you do the same algorithm. So you move it up and you move it to the left, move this down, don't move it back, so you move it again to here, and then you move this piece up again, and then you do twice, top layer twice. So it can be top layer twice this way, counterclockwise or clockwise, and either way you'll get it back here. And once you get it back here, you move it back down. And once you move it back down, it looks like it's not done, but if you actually just rotate the cube, done. So we've got red matching, green matching, orange matching, and blue matching. So yeah, we are almost there. Hopefully that sort of explains it. You can practice that algorithm. I'll do a video of practice, just to show you the algorithm over and over again so you can practice. So yeah. So just going back to the algorithm we just did. So let's just pretend that this is it. We can just do it anyway. So so move it up, left, down, and then left again, and then move this up, and then twice, and then down again. And that's it. And if you do that, you can actually tell that these pieces swap again. So this one didn't swap, but this swapped because we started with orange. But if we want to swap it back, just remember, have the incorrect piece on the left and in front of you. Make sure this is correct. And you have it like this, and you do the algorithm again. So up, left, down, and then left again, and then move this piece up, and then counterclockwise or clockwise, and then move it back down. So yeah, that's how you do it, and then they should match again. So that's matched, and this is matched. Perfect. Just the last part. Okay, that wasn't actually this is like the second to last part, so we're really close, I swear to God. Okay, so now that we know that these are all solved, the next part is to align these corners. So don't solve the corners yet, just we have to align them in the correct place. So what I mean by correct place is, this is green, red, and yellow, but this doesn't go here because this is blue, red, and yellow. So if this is green, this would be in the right place. So we want to get all four corners in the correct place that they're supposed to. So this is already solved, but this is in the correct place. This is not in the correct place because this is green and orange, and this is red and blue. And this is not in the correct place because this is red and green, this is orange and green, and this is yellow. So if you want to get them in the same place, what you want to do, so in this case, we've got one that is solved. So you get the one that is solved, and you want to put it on the top right. And this is a new algorithm. So the new algorithm goes like this. So you make sure this is on the top right, and then you want to move this right side up, and then you want to move to top to the left, and then you move this down again, and then right, and then you want to move this up, this left side, and this side back this way, and then move this up like that, and then put it back in, and then put it back like that. And as we can see, these corners actually swapped into the correct positions. As we can see, this is red, this is green, red, and this is green, red. Blue and red and blue is between red and blue. And yeah, these are in the correct positions. I know it's kind of a hard algorithm to do, but I can just demonstrate it again. So just take any solved corner and put it on the top right. And then you want to do basically a right-hand algorithm at start. So up, left, down, right. And then you want to move this left-hand side, so up. And then you move this that way to the left. And you move it up, this way, down, and then this back down. You can sort of, it's kind of hard to explain, but if you want to practice it, you can just repeat the steps I did. I'll just do it again. So let's see. So you take a solved corner. So solved corner doesn't mean like the yellow's facing up. It just means a corner that is green, red, and this is red, green. So this is a solved corner. So this is not solved because it's red. This is blue, orange, this is blue, red. This is not solved because this is a orange and blue, and this is an orange, green. So this is not solved either because green, orange, red, blue. So this is the only solved corner. So you put the solved corner on the top, and then you do up, left, down, right, and then you move so once you've done that once, you just move this part up, this left side, and you move this to the left, and you move this part up, put this back into position, move it down to finish the white again, and then move this part down to finish that white again. And as you can see, this is not solved yet, and this is not solved yet, this is not solved yet. So you sort of just do that algorithm again until you see that all of the corners are matched. And you don't need to worry about these ones because this algorithm doesn't affect that. It only affects the corners. So let's do it again. So this is the only matched one. So top right of the cube, and then you move up, left, down, right, left, up. This goes to the left, and this goes up. So just put this back in, and then move white down to finish the white side, and then the side to finish the white side. And we have reached the final part of the cube. So we can see that this is, we can verify that is now all the pieces are in the correct place because this is orange, this is green and red, so green and red, and this is red and blue, which is red and blue, so in between them. And then we don't need to worry about these two because, you know, they're already solved, right? So yeah, we're on the final step, so yeah, really close. I'm gonna do another case. I mean, I can explain it, but yeah, the next step, just before, so we can see that these two are the only ones that are, you know, unsolved. But there can be cases where all of them are unsolved, but they're in the correct place. So as long as it's in the correct place, it doesn't matter if they're not solved like this. They can be all in different positions, as long as this. So this could be like, that's not how we do it, but let's just say it was like this, and then this is in the correct place, this is the correct place, and this is in the correct place. So correct place, correct place, correct place. So let's put this back up because that's not how it was. But yeah, we're on the last stage, so I'm going to show you how to do that last part. Alright, so this is the final step that we need to do to solve the Rubik's Cube. So, as I said, that we can also get the scenario how we have these all four unsolved in the wrong position, but they're unsolved. So they're unsolved, but they're not facing the correct way. They should all have yellow facing up. So it's not yellow facing up, this is not yellow facing up. So in the last step, what you want to do is actually turn the whole cube upside down. So we know that yellow, we're using it as a reference to facing up all the time, but now we want to face it upside down. So yellow, instead of yellow facing up, yellow facing down, or white's facing up. So for the last step, we only need one algorithm, which is perfect. So in reality, we've only learned like what, maybe 4 algorithms or 6 with the yellow cross. But yeah, it's maybe 4, 5 or 6 algorithms, which is not bad. So yeah, just practice those all the time. But yeah, I guess the one you can practice the most is probably the right hand algorithm. So to do the right hand algorithm, what you want to do is you actually want to get one of these unsolved pieces and you want to put them on the bottom right corner. So bottom right, so that's right here. And just memorize this color that's always facing you. So this is red. So remember, red always faces you. Just for now. Until the cube is solved, of course. But yeah. So once you've got this on the bottom right, you want to do the right hand algorithm until yellow faces down. So let's just do it. Let's try it out. So up, left, down, right, up, left, down, right, up, left, down, right, and then up, left, down, right. And let's just wait here. So remember to have red always facing you. So we can see that the yellow has gone down and this red and this blue has matched, and that's good. So as you can see, the cube is kind of looking weird right now. Just don't panic, you haven't messed it up. It's just the last once you've done this last corner, it should all solve itself. So remember, red facing you, so only move this bottom layer. So don't move like the entire cube like that, or don't move like this or like this. Only move this bottom part. So remember, have red facing you and only move this bottom. So move it until you get the next unsolved piece in the bottom right corner. So we've moved it. So let's say if it was back there, you move it until it's in the bottom right corner. So once you reach the bottom right corner, this is the last corner you need to solve. So if you had 4 corners unsolved, you'd have to do each corner at a time. But luckily we only had 2 in this scenario. So this is the last one. So right hand algorithm again until yellow faces down. And once you've done that, the cube should be solved. Yippee. All right. Let's do it. All right. So up, left, down, right. And again, because it's not facing down yet, so up, left, down, right. And there you go. And you just move this to solve it. And there you go. It should be solved. So yeah, that's pretty cool. I hope that helped. If you have questions, let me know. Thank you.